Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens.
They're clucking.
Other animals. And action. This is the Daily Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daily Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Well, good morning, Rockaholics, and happy hump day, everyone. Although we are getting this, warmer weather and the sun is out for longer and all that good stuff, why does this studio have to be so cold?
Because it hates us.
It does.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm sitting right under this waterfall of air conditioning. And so
You're very bundled up right now.
I wear this. It's a ridiculous. It looks like the Pendleton blanket. If anybody knows what the Pendleton blanket is.
No idea.
It looks like that, but in jacket form. And I basically have to bundle up in this every day for survival.
Yeah.
But then Steve's over here showing off his arms.
Thoughts and prayers.
You're obviously not cold at all.
No, it's cold in here. I'm just kind of like, I'm at the point where it's just like, this is just the world that we live in. I wouldn't have a problem with our studio being cold all morning long, but the problem is, like, at some point it just randomly gets like a heat wave comes through, and then you're cooking in here, and then like 10 minutes later, why are we complaining about
It's like an emotional roller coaster.
We're like the old people outside of our house complaining about the weather, but we're complaining about the studio temperature.
I will say, though, your T-shirt you're wearing today, the party animal shirt, looks awesome. So when is that happening?
This weekend. Friday and Saturday, the Savannah Bananas Baseball League, the Banana Ball. Now, the Savannah Bananas are not coming, but you get the party animals and their brand new team, the Clowns. I think the Indianapolis Clowns.
Yeah.
They're going to be playing over at Cheney Stadium in Tacoma. 2 days. They're going to be sold out both games.
Oh, my gosh.
I was fortunate enough to get tickets to the Saturday game. So I got this shirt. Tatum got a matching shirt. And then Sid got a shirt as well. So we're all excited. We're all party animals.
I bet your daughter is going to love this because she takes dance classes. She's into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be all about it.
Taryn, I'm very nervous about this. I ain't going to lie, because sometimes she's hit or miss with baseball games.
Yeah.
She does like going to Rainier's games because there's less fireworks.
Yes.
She's so picky. So I was like, well, I got these tickets and I'm really fired up about taking her, but I don't want her to go like kicking and screaming, so that's why we've been like making it like she likes to shop, so I'm like, let's shop for some party animals gear. So now this is how I have to get my child ready to go do something quote unquote fun.
Strategy.
Yes. And I'm talking about all the cool concessions that we're going to be able to eat. So Saturday's going to be crazy. I can't wait. I'm excited just to see this live.
Oh, I can't wait to hear your full review, Steve.
We've been watching videos as well. We're pretty fired up about the party animals.
Well, you are a party animal.
Oh, yes, we will be on Saturday.
Let's get into the Daily Migs download.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And also, I was all excited. I found a shirt that I really liked online, so I was about to order it, and I showed it to Tatum. She wanted me to get a matching shirt. So I'm okay with the one I got, but... Yeah, so
that makes it even cooler than the other shirt.
Yeah, Mom's not matching with us because
oh, she got left out.
No, Mom didn't want to wear this shirt, and she's better at putting her foot down than I am.
That's so great.
So here we are. Hey, the DMV is brought to you by Palace Law, and today it's National Streaming Day. If you had to pick one streaming service, which one are you keeping?
I feel like we're a pretty big Netflix household right now.
I mean, Netflix seems to be that's like the safe bet.
Yeah,
Danny.
You know, it's funny when you said streaming, I was like, Apple Music, Steve. That's the only one I use.
That's a great pick. I didn't even think about music streaming.
Right. That's why I was like, yeah, but I would probably do Apple Music.
I mean, on Netflix also, I feel like that's where you watch all your sad documentaries.
Very true.
Yeah.
A lot of killing.
I mean, YouTube's a streaming service.
It is.
I'd probably have to go with YouTube. Although Apple Music, you drive a hard bargain. Well, man, once again, let's play that fun game of you go to bed, the Mariners are winning, you wake up to disappointment. And that's exactly what happened this morning as I saw it. The Mariners, they were up 1-0. It was a pitching duel between both teams. I mean, I think the Mariners only had like just one hit. Thankfully, that one hit brought in a run. They were winning 1-0 going into the ninth. And then it all fell apart and they ended up losing the game 2-1, which just stinks on Josh Naylor bobblehead. And you weren't there, but you were telling us that somebody in your family went to the game.
Yes, my stepdaughter went, and she was down, like, we call it the street meat alley. You know, the alley between the, the venues and everything.
Right?
Yes. So she was in street meat alley further down than WAMU Theater, looking at the line, and I'm going, oh, there's no way she's going to get a bobblehead. She ended up being one of the however many tens of thousands that got him, and it looks so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but, very disappointing end to the game.
Yeah, I like to be like, of course, here comes like the glass is half full that's still inside of me, and that is that the Mariners are only 2 games out of first place.
Just 2.
So, thankfully, nobody is running away with this in the AL West. So, I mean, there is... I might just punch myself in the face. I keep saying there's still plenty of time.
Yeah.
But, man, they got to figure this out.
Yes, they do. Well, remember the Mariners fan last week that got hit in the head with a foul ball during a game at T-Mobile Park? Well, this is the clip that went viral as she and her friend were taking a selfie when the ball hit her head.
Oh! And again, that's not the baseball bat hitting the ball. That's the ball hitting her head.
Are you okay? Once it hit me in the head, I just blanked out for a quick second. I didn't know what had happened. I thought someone caught the ball. I didn't realize it came back towards me, and I was just freaking out. Thankfully, the staff was very quick to respond to everything, and I just wanted to watch the game, and I didn't want to go to the ER, but everyone around me was like, you need to go get checked.
I think the Mariners should have went with you to get checked.
Probably.
Yeah.
She is now back in the news, by the way, saying that she's been dealing with a whole slew of online hate coming her way after this video went viral. Her name is Jamie. She said she's still recovering, has no plans to do a lawsuit.
Did you see any of the comments of people, like everyone that has an opinion about this? Because, like, God forbid somebody doesn't watch a second of the game to take a picture with their friends, because we've all never done that. And everyone's like, this is what happened when you don't pay attention to the game. That's the problem with women in sports. They don't even want to watch the game. And, dude, I was just like, we have jumped to so many conclusions. This was just a crazy moment that, what are the odds? Are so slim. And, dude, we've gone to baseball games. Are we all paying attention to the game?
I have gone to baseball games and not even known what the score was when I left. And someone will ask me, did the Mariners win? And I'm like, oh, God, actually, I don't know.
Well, that's because you're a woman.
Yeah, of course.
Danny and I, as men, we know exactly what happens in the game.
Yeah, I just asked my daughter at the time that the ball hit like two seats away from me, and I was like, I could not see it. Everyone is freaking out in the section. I'm looking up. I don't see the ball.
Right.
And it smacks 2 seats away from me. I'm like, that could have been my head.
And I'm like, I would be a terrible outfielder. Okay, back in my Little League days, I was a terrible outfielder because I have zero depth perception. You know, many times I'm at a game where someone hits a ball and I'm like, oh, that ball's gone. And then it doesn't even leave the infield. It's like just a pop-up out. So, I mean, can we chill out on giving this lady a hard time? She got hit in the head with a ball.
Yeah, and also I'm sure that all the commenters feel much better about themselves after getting that off their chest. You know?
Oh, they put their phone down and like looked at their phone and said, got her. And then had a great day after that. They didn't live a miserable life.
God, I hate people.
That is a great example of why we don't like the internet.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Hey, as far as weather, we're hitting a high of 68 degrees. It's going to be a cloudy day today. The DMV is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
The Miles Montgomery Golf Classic was such a good time last year that we knew we needed to bring it back. And this year it's going to be at Redmond Ridge Golf Club on Monday, June 8th. So play a little hooky with the guys. Come on out with your foursome, or you can sign up as a double or a single. We have some space for that as well. So head to KISW.com for all the details on the Miles Montgomery Golf Classic. All 6 members of the Foo Fighters appeared on the latest episode of Hot Ones Versus, which is a spinoff of Hot Ones.
Yes.
Where they have to answer questions or pay the price by eating the hot stuff.
How do we get on that?
I would love it.
We probably have to be successful and popular, but that would be pretty awesome. And I love that the Foo Fighters are back in the mix. They got the new record. All of a sudden, we haven't seen or heard from Dave Grohl for a minute. Now all we are hearing from and seeing is Dave Grohl.
And on their episode of Hot Ones Versus, Dave Grohl shared a story about David Bowie cursing him out.
David Bowie once told the band to off in an email.
I hope it's true.
Yeah, they're doing like a true or false type of a thing. So he's reading like a rumor about the Foo Fighters, and then the band has to guess if it actually happened.
I think... Was it just Dave?
Was it the band?
It is true. But it was to you, right?
I asked him to collaborate on something. It was for a movie soundtrack thing. And he said, that's not really my genre of thing or whatever. And I'd love to do something, but I don't think this is it. And so I didn't want to bother him anymore. So I just wrote, hey, man, thank you very much and hope to see you soon. And I immediately got an email back that said, well, that's settled then. Now off.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Well, this is not the only story that we came across.
I would save that email forever.
Absolutely. I'd frame it.
Yes.
Where somebody was cursed out. There's been other, things that have happened recently. For instance, Pete Crow Armstrong has been fined $5,000 by Major League Baseball after responding with profanity to a female fan at the Cubs White Sox game this past Sunday.
Did you see the video of this?
I did not.
So the fan's like on the other side of the fence, and he's just kind of warming up or doing whatever he's doing, and she's probably had a little liquid courage, but still, she's just chirping at him, and he just snaps. And here's what it sounded like. So she yelled, "You suck." And you won't be able to really hear what he said, but let's just say he's offering for her to do a certain act to him.
Oh, okay.
That is below the belt.
Yeah.
And calls her a female dog in the process as well. And she was pretty fired up about that. She's just like, woo, let's do it.
The Cubs, they had to issue some apology, and he said that he regretted his word choice because, of course, everything is online now. So he knows kids are going to see that video.
I'm not saying his reaction was warranted or not. I don't know. But I would like to see what else was said to get. Her saying "you suck" doesn't seem like that's all was said to get him to say something as awful as that. Although she said "you suck," so he's offering something for her too.
Yeah, the proper response, I would think.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it was going on a little bit before that as well, and we just didn't see that part on video.
Still, he's got to be better. You're yelling at a drunk fan. Maybe you should worry about the game.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Do you remember the last time somebody cursed you out or that you cursed somebody out?
Yes.
Do tell.
Well, it was a family member, and recently we had some family members over to our house. And
how close a family are we talking?
This is as an in-law. Oh.
I thought it was Barrett when you didn't go searching for snakes.
He's like, and Taryn's like, F off, kid. I hate snakes.
That's exactly it. So we were kind of getting into it, just having some arguments about just the types of things that people argue about, and it
was alcohol involved.
Yes, on both ends, both of us. So it gets so heated that my husband puts himself to bed, my sister puts herself to bed, my brother-in-law and I are just going at it. And it ended in me being like, F you, with a finger in the face, and then I stormed off to bed. And then in the next morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, that did not go well at all.
So who addresses it first?
I did in the morning.
Was it your sister coming to you, or was it the brother-in-law coming to you?
Well, he came to me and said, are you going to tell me to F off again today? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's got a good sense of humor about it.
And we're totally cool. We never let anything like that.
Cool enough to curse him out.
Cool enough to curse him out. What about you?
The one it's every month in Tacoma at SOS Pro Wrestling. The fans all just chant F Steve Migs.
You subject yourself to this every month.
And it's the greatest thing ever because I see the look on people's faces in the crowd where they're like, we're allowed to curse out the performers. You can't do that at many other places.
No.
Baseball, you could get in trouble in the theater. I don't think at Phantom of the Opera, you can just start cursing out the Phantom, right?
I don't think so.
The F the Phantom. They'll probably kick you out.
They would absolutely.
In the world of independent wrestling, it's encouraged. And it's truly, to this day, my favorite moment that's ever happened in the ring was not a move that I did. It was how I reacted to the crowd chanting. And I grabbed the audio of them cursing me out and how I reacted to them. It's still my favorite moment. And it's still a moment that I was like, oh, crap, I got to explain this one to my wife.
Oh, that's cool. I know you all want to me, but I'm happily married, and my wife is way hotter than any of you out here tonight.
And they were very upset about that line.
Boo this man.
And I told my wife that. She's like, well, I would have appreciated maybe not being as aggressive about it, but I do appreciate the kind words.
It's a sentiment, really.
The Daily Migs Show.
What about you guys? 206-803-ROCK. When was the last time that somebody cursed you out? Or when was the last time that you cursed someone else out? 206-803-ROCK. We'll take your calls after Oasis.
You're going to tell me to F off in the morning as well?
Samaritan's Purse Disaster Relief responds to natural disasters.
We go into communities and we bring in volunteers to help people get back on their feet again.
The volunteers are so friendly. Every one of them is overly excited. They're just so glad to be here and just tripping over themselves trying to do good for everybody.
It takes people, and we want you to be a part of this. Go to our website, SamaritansPurse.org, sign up and be a volunteer. Please be a part of it. God bless.
At the University of Arizona Online, we bring a top-ranked education to you. We offer 150-plus programs, 100% online. Expand your career opportunities by earning a degree that meets you right where you are. Learn from the same faculty and earn the same degree as on-campus students. Build your future with Arizona Online. Classes start every 7.5 weeks. Apply today and make your tomorrow amazing.
I'm Jenna Fisher.
And I'm Angela Kinsey.
And together we have the podcast Office Ladies.
Just because we finished rewatching The Office does not mean we're going anywhere.
Every Wednesday, we'll be sharing even more exclusive stories from The Office and our friendship with brand new guests. Plus, you can revisit all the Office Ladies rewatch episodes every Monday with new bonus tidbits before every episode.
So follow and listen to Office Ladies on the free Odyssey app and wherever you get your podcasts.
When was the last time somebody cursed you out? Or when was the last time you cursed someone else out? Call 206-803-ROCK to tell us your story. Let's kick it off with Eric in Eatonville. Eric, when was the last time you cursed someone out?
Well, it wasn't me cursing somebody out. I do security for a casino, and so I have to cut off people who drink too much all the time.
And I'm sure they all handled that in a very respectful manner.
Oh, always. You know, they love being told they can't drink anymore. So essentially on the way out, we had to escort him out to our valet so his wife can drive him home. And he's calling me all sorts of names and stuff. And, you know, I'm a big guy, so I'm a fat effer and all that stuff. And needless to say, when my supervisor told me to step away to de-escalate the situation, I got my little cherry on top back, but I blew a kiss at him on my way inside. So...
Yes!
Yeah, that made him real happy.
Oh, I bet the look on his face was priceless.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Eric. You rock.
You have to have the patience of a saint
to
do any kind of security, and especially when alcohol's involved.
Drunk people all the time.
Like, if I was a security guard at any kind of event, when you get closer to, like, last call, you're just like, crap.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's about to happen?
206-803-ROCK. Patrick and Puyallup, when was the last time you cursed someone out?
So I curse somebody out without actually cursing. Spam calls, we all hate them.
Yep.
I'm a caregiver, and I work in a house that has a landline. Of course, landlines are going to get called with spam calls. So on this one particular one, an actual human was on the end of the line, and she picked up, or when I picked up, she says, "Hi, I'm calling about some life insurance that somebody had called at this number previously," and I got real sullen with them, and I said, "I'm sorry, the person that tried to actually get insurance from you guys just recently passed away. Had you been here only a week before, we would have been able to order some life insurance." And I just went into this elaborate story about how her bills are piling up and everything like that. This lady was almost crying by the time I was off the phone with her.
I love that.
That's a good revenge story, Patrick.
Dude, as my parents got, especially when my dad passed, I did not realize the vultures of like telemarketers and just like all these different people calling and trying to like make an extra dime off. And I'm like, man, there was just no soul, no heart to some of these people. It's like, literally, he's dead for like 2 days, and we're getting nonstop phone calls about like, you know, hey, X, Y, and Z, and we have to take care of your mom. I'm like, geez, man, can you guys just let the body rest for a second?
Yeah, no kidding. 206-803-ROCK. Aaron in Seattle. When was the last time you cursed someone out?
Good morning. I have these things called Orbeez. They're like little routers that you can put throughout your house to help, you know, send the system through your house. Mm-hmm. And I went online and I looked up the company, and I didn't go directly to the website, like the first number that popped up. You know, sometimes you'll see that in Google. And I called them, and I got this guy on the phone. I said, "Hey, here's what's going on with my Orbeez." Like, okay, well, you know, you don't have a plan with us. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know we needed that. And he's like, yeah, we have that now. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense, because now you get charged for everything. Mm-hmm. And so he helped me fix my problem. It's like, look, you know, we have to charge you going forward, if you know, but you can get a lifetime of whatever repairs and stuff for $200. I'm like, okay, well, that's not too bad. So I did that. So about a year went by, maybe 2, I can't remember. I think I had one more problem that they did help me fix. And then I called them again something happened, and I went to the website and I called the number, and they're like, we don't have anything in here. We don't have any type of plan or lifetime thing. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I realized that the number I had called was a scam. They had it on the thing. So I called the other number back, and I get this guy on the phone, and I just talked to him earlier, right? Because that's when I realized there was this other number, and everything was fine. And I said, you piece of blankety blank, you. And he was like, Aaron, what's going on? I said, you're scamming me blank, blank, and blank. He goes, what are you talking about? I hung up on him. He called me back. He's like, Aaron, what's going on? We were such good friends. What's happening? And I just cursed him up one side and down the other, and that was it.
Well, how in the hell just happened with that? We're such good friends. That is a very strange scam.
Very strange.
I scammed your money and your friendship.
Oh, do you think that you are smart enough to beat Migs? Steve, your record is 142 wins, 79 losses, and 39 ties this year. You can call 206-803-ROCK to play Beat Migs at 650.
And we promise we won't take any money from you.
Nope.
Just your pride.
When equipment breaks down and operations come to a halt, every single second counts. So why is your maintenance team spending 60% of their time doing anything but turning wrenches? MaintainX is the AI-powered maintenance and asset management system that helps your team get back to actually fixing breakdowns. No more searching for manuals. No more hunting down parts. No more drowning in paperwork. With MaintainX, your team can access manuals from anywhere, create new procedures in minutes, and turn voice notes into clear and complete work order feedback. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Keep your operations moving and your wrenches turning. Join over 13,000 maintenance teams that are already fixing more and filing less. Try MaintainX for free today. Go to maintainx.com/AI. That's maintain and the letter x.com/AI.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
Too fast, Trevor, too fast!
Here at the Zebra, research shows people would rather teach their kids to drive than search for auto and home insurance.
I know what I'm doing, Mom.
Or attend a corporate team building workshop.
Go team, feel that synergy.
Or be regaled by Uncle Frank's conspiracy theories.
They're listening to us right now.
That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com. We do the searching, you do the saving.
Shh, they're here.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Colby in Shelton is. Colby, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, good morning to Colby and goodbye to Steve.
See ya.
For those playing along at home, Colby will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
What shape is a basketball court?
Rectangle?
Yes. New Zealand is made up of how many main islands?
3?
No.
2?
Yes. What is the fastest flying insect in the world?
A bee.
No.
Pass.
The Mighty Ducks film franchise was set in which U.S. state?
Oregon?
No.
California.
No.
New York.
No. Saul Hudson is better known by what stage name?
What was that?
Saul Hudson is better known by what stage name?
Pass.
The World Wide Web was invented in what 1980s year?
87.
No.
88.
No.
89.
Yes. Who played the fictional rock star Dewey Cox?
John C. Reilly.
Yes. What is the rarest color on national flags?
It was what?
What is the rarest color on national flags?
Black.
No.
White.
No.
Red.
No. We got you down for 4, Colby.
Oh, that's no good.
Hey, it's no bad either.
It's not good.
Here's Steve. He's a party animal today.
Sure am. Every day.
Welcome back,
And how
sir.
about you get the jersey shirt, the party animals who are going to be here this weekend, so we get them. It's not like we choose the number. The number they give you is 99.
What a deal.
It was meant to happen.
Can you do a dance for us before your performance?
Yes, I'll do a dance the entire performance.
Oh my gosh,
here
okay.
we go. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how to dance, though. That's going to be a problem.
Are you ready, though?
Oh, hold on. I believe that. Danny, you screwed me up, man. Yeah!
What shape is a basketball court?
It's a rectangle.
Yes, New Zealand is made up of how many main islands?
6.
No.
7.
No.
5.
No. What is the fastest flying insect in the world?
That would be a mosquito.
No.
A bee.
No.
A yellow jacket.
No. The Mighty Ducks film franchise was set in which U.S. state?
Minnesota.
Yes. Saul Hudson is better known by what stage name?
Saul Goodman.
No.
Oh, Slash.
Yes. The World Wide Web was invented in what 1980s year?
86.
No.
82.
No.
84.
No. Who played the fictional rock star Dewey Cox?
That would be John C. Reilly.
Yes. What is the rarest color on national flags?
Rarest color. Orange.
No.
Purple.
Yes. Which planet in our solar system has the largest moon?
That would be Uranus.
It is not.
Saturn.
No.
Jupiter?
Yes. Who founded the Church of Scientology?
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yes, Steve. With time on the clock, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct, and that is a win, 6-4. Sorry, Colby.
Let's go.
God dang it.
I was trying to stay very focused on the quiz, and all I could see out of my peripheral vision was hip thrusting.
Yes.
Is that what was happening, Danny?
Yeah, it was. But see, like, did it turn? Well, not.
Did it turn me what?
Well, I'm just saying because like most of the
Excuse me, it wasn't that kind of dance.
most of the party animals, like that's their whole thing. They're cute guys dancing for baseball.
They're borderline male strippers that can hit a ball with a bat.
So was that a thing?
Yes.
I don't have the abs like the party animals.
All right, Steve, let's see here. New Zealand is made up of 2 main islands, north and south.
Okay.
The fastest flying insect in the world is the dragonfly. Ooh. The World Wide Web was invented in 1989. Is that your favorite Taylor Swift album, too?
No, I'm more of a red
Oh,
guy
okay.
personally. No, yeah, actually, 1989 is my favorite Taylor Swift.
Oh, did I count this wrong? You got 7 correct. I can't do math.
Did I still win?
Yeah, you
Okay.
still won. Congratulations.
The Daily Migs Show.
See, I messed up the math because all I could see was the thrusting out of the corner of my eye. It was very distracting.
I'm sorry.
We're going to be doing our show live from a ferry, and we're pretty sure this has never been done before. We were inspired by the fine folks at Good Morning America. They were doing 50 states in 50 weeks,
Yeah,
and
but
they were just calling in breaks. They didn't do a whole broadcast.
2-3 minutes here, 2-3 minutes there. It's probably pre-recorded. They didn't do it live like we're going to try.
For 4 hours on the Spokane, I believe is the boat that we will be on that morning. It's next Friday, May 29th, and you can grab all the details on our ferry broadcast. Rock the boat at KISW.com.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs.
Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
You can leave us a voice message on any schedule that you might need because we're open 24/7, 365 over in the VMs through the Odyssey app. Steve Migs, who has been sliding into our VMs today?
Let's check out our first voice message.
I'm watching the M's game. I haven't watched it in a while. Is this a new trend where people take off their shirts and hang out on the upper level? What's the deal with these people?
And now
What's
there's
the deal with the shirtless guys at Mariners games?
There's a name for it now too.
What is it?
It's like tarps off is what they're calling it. Tarps off.
So I saw this last night. I saw a lot of people posting on social media. Like it started with just like a section in the 300 level, and then other people started going up to the 300 level to take their shirts off, and it grew. It was massive.
Yeah, everybody was popping the top.
Okay, that sounded strange to talk about shirtless men and say it grew and it was massive, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
So it's not something. Of course, I go online to be like, what is the deal with this? And apparently it started in St. Louis at a Cardinals game recently, and now there's a couple of teams that are doing it.
And we're on the list.
Apparently so. But we don't know why it started or...
No idea. But the only thing I thought was that if Steve and I were at that game, we'd be up there with our shirts off.
You know, yes, probably. Why not?
I'll take the picture, guys.
You know, it's always been a dream of mine to be in an entire section of baseball fans shirtless.
Me too.
Yes. You can imagine. Ready for our next voice message?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I just want to send a big thanks to Steve Migs.
All right, you're welcome.
What'd you do this time?
I have no idea. Let's find out.
My wife and your wife share the same birthday, and I completely forgot that it's her birthday until I heard you talk about it this morning, that it's Sid's birthday, so thank you. Dodge being in the doghouse by hearing that. Happy birthday, Sid. Love the show.
I wonder if he also went and got Moto Pizza.
I also love he said happy birthday to my wife, but not his own wife. I think you now double down.
Yeah. I mean, narrowly escaped the doghouse for sure.
Birthday was awesome, though. Got Moto Pizza. Wife was very excited and surprised by that. Also I have to bring some in. I have never had such a good I'm not a chocolate cake kind of guy, but I went to this place called The Cat and the Rabbit with 2 T's. It's in Puyallup. Oh. And I'm like, what kind of is this like some kind of Alice in Wonderland name? I have no idea why it's called The Cat and the Rabbit, but they've got these massive, massive cakes in there.
Holy cow.
And one of them is vegan, and it's their chocolate cake. So I'm like, okay, I'll get that. I'll get a couple slices. You don't have to be a plant-based weirdo. It doesn't matter. Like all the other cakes had dairy in it, but this cake was hands down the greatest chocolate cake I've ever eaten in my life. And I don't even like chocolate cake.
Wow, that's really saying something.
And the slice they gave us was just massive. I should have brought some in, but I was selfish.
Did you put a candle in and sing?
No.
Oh.
Look, I went to a few places to find something vegan. I got shot down a few different places. That was like my last resort. I was like racing the clock.
Skip the damn candle.
Then we went to Best Buy, got her a new laptop for her birthday. One of those, it's the MacBook Neo.
What does that do?
It does less than the MacBook Air, but for what she uses it for, it's perfect.
It's just what she needs.
It's more affordable. It wasn't like a ridiculous amount of money. But man, we had to drag Tatum out of that place. And I think we were the only 3 customers in Best Buy. It's weird to be in Best Buy these days.
I was going to say, I'm surprised there's still a Best Buy open.
It's very strange, man. And then the sales guy, he was a nice guy, but he was questionable sales tactics. He was trying to get me to get the credit card, and I'm like, I'm good, man. And as I'm literally tapping my credit card to buy, he goes, you could have 24 months interest free. And I'm like, I'm literally buying it, buddy. I don't need your credit card. We're good.
Hey, you know what? He was practicing his sales tactics.
I know. Everyone's trying.
On the wrong guy.
Who am I to judge? Everyone's trying.
The Daly Migs Show.
You should get your tickets for KISW's 55th anniversary party. We are having a concert outdoors at Tulalip Amphitheater starring the Black Crowes, and it's happening on Sunday, August 30th. You can head over to KISW.com to grab those tickets and all the details on our 55th anniversary party. There is a woman who found out her boyfriend had been cheating on her just before his birthday party. So she decided to call up the baker who had made a custom cake for said birthday party and told that person that she would pay extra to have a video shot of her destroying the cake.
Oh, that is amazing. I would, if I worked at that cake shop, I'd be like, say less.
Oh.
I'll do it for free.
And you want to know how she did it? She set it on fire. Check out what Julie did for her client.
My client found out her boyfriend cheated on her the same day she was supposed to come pick up this big cake for him. She asked me, instead of picking up, can I smash it for her and send her a video? I told her, we going to do one better. This is the video I sent her to send him. Jonathan, it's Julie with the Sweet House, so just want to wish you a happy birthday. I had so much fun making this cake for your party tonight. It's just one thing I don't like. Cheaters, Jonathan. We don't like cheaters.
Oh.
Baby, I thought I was Angela Bassett. If I could have filmed a walk-off and the cake exploding, that would have been everything I needed. Moral of the story, stop playing with people, okay?
That's right.
You could have probably put like an M80 in it.
Oh, and really blown it up.
That would have been so epic.
I'm just surprised how
And probably
flammable the
dangerous.
cake,
I don't encourage people to do that.
how flammable the cake is.
Yeah.
To be able to light it on fire. I don't know. Maybe it's because of all the sugar. I don't know.
You're asking the wrong guy.
You know, honestly, though, if I were the guy, like, I would have been like, you destroyed my cake? Okay. Sorry. Like, this is why I probably cheated on her, because she's crazy.
Oh, look at you gaslighting this woman.
I'm just saying.
He just called
deserve to
her
be-
crazy, not the
Yeah.
guy for cheating crazy.
That's also crazy, but I'm just saying they're both crazy.
That's why they were attracted to each other.
They deserved each
Crazy
other.
loves crazy.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're doing it in a party, if you're showing the video while other people are around, it's pretty awesome and pretty psycho.
I kind of like it.
Yeah. So, I mean, first thing that comes to mind, what did your ex do to you?
Okay,
Because, I mean, this is a story that he could forever share. Like, there was a time that at a birthday party, my ex set my cake, or I paid someone to set my cake on fire.
This guy I dated in college, when we broke up, things did not end very well. And I ended up going to a party that I was not expecting him to be at. And he was there. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to get back in my car and leave. He wanted to have a conversation so bad. And I
That night?
Yes. And I told him, no, like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. So he followed me out to my car, threw his phone into the passenger seat of my car through the window, and then laid down in front of the tires, the front tires. And I couldn't reverse because there was a car behind me.
And you've never been more turned on in your life.
Get out of the way, dude. And somebody had to come and get him and pull him out of the front of the car. And then I gave that person his cell phone. It was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
It's crazy what love will do.
Oh, what about you?
You know, I have a couple. Well, you bringing that one up, I do think about a time that an ex tried to run me over. That was crazy. That was like, she showed up at my house, my apartment back when I lived in Lower Queen Anne, and she was definitely not sober and was just like on like a rampage, thinking I was out banging other chicks when I was just out with my buddies from my band. Like, we had band practice, and then we just kind of hung out. I didn't know she was even coming over that night.
Oh, no.
Like, she was just hell bent on catching me, and then she's waiting for me outside of my apartment, and she's all mad. She's like, well, I'm leaving. I'm like, well, you're drunk. You're not driving. That's a bad idea. She's getting in her car, trying to get out of our parking lot, which is like fenced in. So I'm standing behind it thinking she's not going to try and run me over.
She would never.
No, she started backing up, so I had to jump on the back of the car. Eventually, thankfully, other people got in the way. It was a gnarly scene.
You know how to pick them, Steve.
We stayed together for like another year after that.
Are you kidding?
No.
The Daily Migs Show.
Maybe like 4 months, though.
Oh, my
it was glutton for
You
punishment.
just had to make sure it was like really time to move on.
I thought maybe it was an isolated incident.
Wow. 206-803-ROCK. The first thing that comes to mind for you. Good, bad, crazy, whatever. What did your ex do to you? 206-803-ROCK. Call now and tell us. Good, bad, crazy, whatever. What did your ex do to you? We'll take your calls after The Offspring.
When equipment breaks down and operations come to a halt, every single second counts. So why is your maintenance team spending 60% of their time doing anything but turning wrenches? MaintainX is the AI-powered maintenance and asset management system that helps your team get back to actually fixing breakdowns. No more searching for manuals. No more hunting down parts. No more drowning in paperwork. With MaintainX, your team can access manuals from anywhere, create new procedures in minutes, and turn voice notes into clear and complete work order feedback. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Keep your operations moving and your wrenches turning. Join over 13,000 maintenance teams that are already fixing more and filing less. Try MaintainX for free today. Go to maintainx.com/AI. That's maintain and the letter x.com/AI.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTRCM.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
We want to hear the first story that comes to mind. Good, bad, crazy, whatever. What did your ex do to you?
I have a very strong feeling that most of these will fall into the crazy or bad category.
I think you're right, Steve. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to start with Xavier in Maple Valley. What did your ex do to you?
Hey, good morning, y'all.
What's up?
Hey, I had a ex. I broke up with her on the freeway, and it was the worst mistake ever. She pulled the steering wheel, and I hit the whole side cement guardrail.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So it was a whole classic 2000 Escalade, and I stayed with her after so I can get her stimulus check because it was during the COVID time.
We all have to make sacrifices.
Do you remember what was said that led to that, like that moment when she's like, I'm grabbing the steering wheel?
Well, it was actually worse because she told me she was going to do it. And I was like, no, you're not going to do that because I'm going like 60, 50 miles an hour on the freeway. And she just grabbed it and yanked it one quick time, and that's all it took.
How was it communicating this to the insurance company?
I was riding without insurance.
Oh, no. It keeps getting worse. What was the compensation after the crash? Like, why did she say that? Yeah, serves you right?
No, like, she hit her head on the thing. I was like, that's kind of what you get because she hit her head like on the seatbelt, the buckle on the side, and I was just like, you're crazy. I was like enraged that I just couldn't do anything because I wasn't gonna, I couldn't do anything about it. Like I couldn't put my hands on her or anything like that. I just had to take it and just like, wow, I can't believe that happened.
Damn.
I can't believe that.
You guys are no longer talking, I hope.
No, it's a toxic relationship. They're married now, right?
They had a kid. It made it better.
I bet she's a freak in the sheets, though. I do.
Oh, yes.
206-803-ROCK.
Goes without saying.
Ben on I-5 this morning. Good, bad, crazy, whatever. What did your ex do to you?
It's kind of crazy, but it's actually my wife. But before me, she was dating a guy when she was in college, and he broke up with her before the semester started, so this was back in the late 1900s. So she picked up a payphone and called the registrar and canceled all his classes. So when he went to show up the next day, he was unenrolled from school.
Oh.
She's definitely a keeper. We've been married like 22 years, so,
And I also love that you referred to it as the late 1900s. I mean, all of us feel very old.
You got it.
Thanks, Ben.
That is insane.
206-80. Yeah, that's savage. 206-803-ROCK. Nate on Kitsap Peninsula this morning. Good, bad, crazy, whatever. What did your ex do to you?
Yeah. Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up, Nate?
What's going on, guys? Hey, big fan, first one caller. So this happened years ago. I'll preface this story. Her name was Tiffany. So we were down there in Knott's Berry Farm. They have a Knott's Scary Farm down there. And I remember just standing in line one time. I wanted to go on the ride. She wanted to see this show, and she just stormed off. And, of course, I went after her and everything like that, and she just exploded on me, started dropping F-bombs in front of everybody. I'm, like, standing there flat-footed and looking like a complete fool. I was really embarrassed. That was kind of the first tip to follow. So kind of I think like a couple months after that, I just kind of, like, ended it. But, yeah, it was pretty crazy. I'm like, this girl's nuts.
Was she yelling and cursing at you in front of the Peanuts characters?
No, not in front of Charlie Brown and Snoopy.
Okay,
I didn't see those, but just in front of just a bunch of random people just making a scene. I just looked like a complete jackass in front of everybody. So, but there was that. It was pretty embarrassing.
Nate, I have a theory though. How hot was she?
She was pretty hot, but again, her name was Tiffany. So I think there is something to be said with that paradigm.
That's what I'm saying. I've never met an unhot Tiffany.
And she was probably a freak in the sheets.
Of course.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you can take down Steve Migs this morning? Maybe with the help of the cheat sheet that we gave out yesterday at 5:40 during the men's room. Sir, you have 143 wins.
Yes, ma'am.
79 losses. 39 ties this year. And folks can call 206-803-ROCK if they'd like to try to beat Migs at 750.
When equipment breaks down and operations come to a halt, every single second counts. So why is your maintenance team spending 60% of their time doing anything but turning wrenches? MaintainX is the AI-powered maintenance and asset management system that helps your team get back to actually fixing breakdowns. No more searching for manuals. No more hunting down parts. No more drowning in paperwork. With MaintainX, your team can access manuals from anywhere, create new procedures in minutes, and turn voice notes into clear and complete work order feedback. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Keep your operations moving and your wrenches turning. Join over 13,000 maintenance teams that are already fixing more and filing less. Try MaintainX for free today. Go to maintainx.com/AI. That's maintain and the letter x.com/AI.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
When it comes to lighting, Graybar goes beyond parts and products. We help contractors turn plans into smart designs, manage kitting and deliverables, and navigate local codes so you can stay on time and on budget. Smart, scalable, job site ready. That's not just lighting. That's like kicking your project into Graybar mode. Yep, Graybar does that.
Lemonade! Fresh squeezed lemonade! Lemonade? Oh, nuts.
Is your business struggling to be seen? Not reaching the right customers?
Yeah.
Odyssey's here to help. Your one-stop shop for digital marketing.
Wait, really?
With targeted digital media, plus SEO, SEM, social, OTT, and more, we help your business reach the right audience and drive results.
Whoa, hey, one at a time.
Stop missing out on valuable customers. Visit digitallocalads.com to learn more about our local advertising solutions. That's digitallocalads.com.
Okay, people, line starts here.
When it comes to lighting, Graybar goes beyond parts and products. We help contractors turn plans into smart designs, manage kitting and deliverables, and navigate local codes so you can stay on time and on budget. Smart, scalable, job site ready. That's not just lighting. That's like kicking your project into Graybar mode. Yep, Graybar does that.
I'm Sarah Austin Janess, The Moth's executive producer and longtime host of The Moth Podcast. Every week, we share true stories told live and without notes by real people from all walks of life. Stories about disastrous haircuts, May-December romances, photographing Pluto, fighting for justice, and so much more. Some stories make you laugh, some make you think, and many stay with you long after they're told. Discover the power of story. Follow and listen to The Moth wherever you get your podcasts.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs.
Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Chris in Tacoma is. Chris, are you there?
I am here.
Chris, were you by any chance listening to the men's room yesterday at 5:40 to get the cheat sheet?
Nope, I did not listen.
I know that makes Steve very happy.
A man of integrity. I love it.
All right, Steve, get out.
Yes, sir.
For those who are playing along elsewhere, our friend Chris will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready, Chris?
Let's do it.
Which ocean lies to the west of Washington State?
To the west? Pacific Ocean.
Yes. Who won the first season of American Idol?
Kelly Clarkson.
Correct. Which team won 8 consecutive NBA championships?
Chicago Bulls?
No.
Pass.
Released in 2017, what are the colorful, squishy plush toys that come in thousands of characters called?
Squishmallows?
Yes. Whose greatest hits album was the first album to go platinum?
Michael Jackson.
No.
The Eagles.
Yes. Which U.S. state is known as the Hawkeye State?
Iowa.
Correct. Who is known as the father of modern physics?
Einstein.
Yes. Who played the title character on The Nanny?
Fran Drescher.
Yes. Super Sweet 100's Sun Gold and Roma are types of what?
Tomato.
Correct. Sammy Hagar played his first show with Van Halen in what 1980s year?
83, 84, 85.
No. Which team won 8 consecutive NBA championships?
Which team won 8 consecutive NBA championships? The Boston Celtics.
Yes, but you're a little too late on that one. That being
really?
said, you got 8 correct, which is wonderful. Considering you didn't even need that cheat sheet, you're just a smart guy, Chris.
Thank you.
Danny, are you betting on Steve?
Always bet on Steve.
I'm not.
I wouldn't either.
Welcome back. Are you ready, sir? Which ocean lies to the west of Washington State?
That would be the Pacific.
Yes. Who won the very first season of American Idol?
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes. Which team won 8 consecutive NBA championships?
Chicago Bulls?
No.
Los Angeles Lakers?
No.
Boston Celtics?
There it is. Released in 2017, what are the colorful, squishy plush toys that come in thousands of characters called?
Squishmallows?
Yes. Whose greatest hits album was the first to go platinum?
The Eagles.
Yes. Which U.S. state is known as the Hawkeye State?
Ohio?
No.
Indiana?
No.
Nebraska?
No. Who is known as the father of modern physics?
Neil deGrasse.
No.
Bill Nye.
No.
Einstein.
Yes. Who played the title character on The Nanny?
Fran Drescher.
Yes. Super Sweet 100's Sun Gold and Roma are types of what?
Tomatoes?
Yes. Sammy Hagar played his first show with Van Halen in what 1980s year?
Is it 89?
No.
88?
No.
87?
No. Steve, you got a score of 8, and that is a tie. 8-8, Chris.
Hey, good game, Steve.
You too, my
It was
friend.
a very good game. Let's see here. The Hawkeye State is Iowa. And Sammy Hagar played his first show with Van Halen 40 years ago. It was 1986.
1986.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy just that they went from David Lee Roth to Sammy Hagar. Like the more removed you are from it, you're just like, that is such a massive twist in overall sound.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
The Daily Migs Show.
The internet is divided again. We're in big trouble here because the greatest punk rock record of all time, not everybody agrees on it.
Dude, my social media. Apparently, I have a lot of friends that love punk rock music. Not surprising, but a lot of them were not happy with this list.
Except for number 1. We are pretty sure that everyone will agree with the number 1 greatest punk rock record of all time. So we're going to tell you all about it after Smashing Pumpkins. Rolling Stone is at fault for dividing the internet because they dropped a list of the 100 greatest punk albums of all time. And number 1, no surprise at all.
What do you think it is? That's Danny. Is that
the greatest? It's probably the Ramones.
I don't think you can argue that.
Nope.
Even if you're, I'm not even like a massive Ramones fan. Honestly, I like their less punk sounding song, Pet Cemetery.
Oh, love that.
That's my favorite Ramones song, but I get why they would be considered to be the godfathers of punk.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no getting that one wrong, I don't think.
I think number 2 most people agree with as well. Let's see if you guys agree with this one too. Crazy?
You got me.
Creed, number 2.
Danny is going to freak out.
We're kidding.
Walk out of the room.
It's going to be okay. It's a band. Which band came in at number 2, which was X-Ray Specs, 1978, Germ-Free Adolescence. The top 5 is the Clash is in there. The Minutemen. I was surprised by number 5. There's a few bands that have Northwest ties, and this one's Believe, an Olympia band. Any guesses? Think Portlandia.
Oh, Slater Kinney.
As I was going through this list, I realized that most of the punk bands that I like ones that are on this list are like female ones. Like a lot of like the Riot Girl stuff.
Hell
and just because I loved a lot of those bands. And a lot of them are represented in this list.
That's awesome.
Was the Sex Pistols in the top 5?
They were top 10, number 7.
Interesting.
Are you a Sex Pistols guy?
Yeah, I mean, the Nevermind the Bullocks. That's like the only. That's the only album that I like by them.
And one person even texted him saying, I can't believe that the Sex Pistols are even in this the top 10. It's a joke. They were a boy band, in my opinion.
They're not wrong.
I remember wanting to like the Sex Pistols because it seemed like that would be the cool thing. Anarchy in the UK.
Very
that's kind of
edgy.
And then I remember getting the cassette of Nevermind the Bollocks, and I was just like, I'm good never listening to this again. It just wasn't my cup of tea. All right, let's look at number 9, another Northwest band.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You know, it does make sense, but I never really lumped Nirvana into like the punk category. I guess just more pop punk, but
sure,
more rock too. But yeah, they definitely have a punk edge.
Absolutely.
Well, you hear like so many like interviews with like punk legends like Fat Mike has said it, and they're just like they all attribute it to Kurt Cobain being like the reason that we were able to make the music we were able to make was because of Nirvana.
That's not a solid point. Even I know like MXPX guys have shown love to Nirvana as well. And when you look at this list, which I think is kind of interesting, it's like not every band sounds like the Ramones or the Sex Pistols. Like in order to be a punk band, you don't have to sound like that scratchy, 4 chords kind of a vibe. Like some of them kind of push the envelope a little bit, including this one at number 10. How about they have 2 albums in the top 10?
Oh, good for them.
London Calling number 10 and The Clash is at number 4. Were you much of a Clash fan?
A little bit. Just the hits.
Just the hits.
Just the hits.
I like them better when they joined the Gorillas.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm kidding. I thought the Clash were pretty awesome. All right, this one, Danny, I think you'll like this one, number 20.
Who's this?
It's a loser band from the Bay Area.
Avril
Lavigne?
They're called Blue Night.
It's still kind of... I always have to remind myself, I got to see them on this tour for the Dookie album. They were the opening band at Lollapalooza.
What is that, 94?
I don't know, maybe. And I remember being mad because they replaced Elastica, and I was big into Elastica at the time. And I'm like, Green Day? And then I go and still see them, and I'm like, wow, Green Day are really freaking awesome.
They might have a career ahead of them.
Number 36, another Northwest band. And I love this band because they inspired the soccer team that is now all the rage in Portland, the Cherry Bombs. Bratmobile with their album Potty Mouth.
That's great.
Number 51, I truly feel like should have been higher on the list. And I want to see what you guys think.
Yes, it should have.
Rancid.
I feel like And Now Come the Wolves should be a top 10
I love
punk
that
album.
album.
I mean, I say top 25 for sure. Like, like at least if it wasn't going to be top in the top 10, top 25.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is why they do this, so we can argue about where bands place on a list. But I would, in my opinion, that is such an iconic album and it's such an influential record that top 10 seems fair.
Yeah, they should scoot it up a few.
Yeah. All right, how about number 53? Again, I feel like this is also falls into like the Clash umbrella of bands that are maybe more punk in spirit and not in sound.
When I'm riding in my car and a man comes on the radio,
who this is?
No.
You know the song.
Yeah. It's a Satisfaction. It's them covering it.
Devo.
Devo covered Satisfaction.
Hands down, in my opinion, one of the weirdest covers of all time.
I was today years old when I learned that.
I remember hearing that because I loved Whip It and Girl You Want. Like, that was like our thing. My brother and I would jam out to that in our house on a little record player. And then we got another Devo song and we're like, let's listen to it. And it was that. And I was like, what is this? I feel very uncomfortable listening to it. But yeah, they're considered, what is it? Are We Not Men? We Are Devo, number 53. All right, number 83, I think Danny would agree with.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
I like they went with Dude Ranch.
Dude Ranch.
Too.
Yeah. You know, before Travis joined the band, it made them not punk. This was the only Blink-182 record in the top 100.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more punk rock than... I mean, the rest of the stuff was more poppy, and, you know, I can see why they would consider that one more.
And I love this one. Number 91, yet again, falling into the girl punk rock vibe, and a band that's coming to town for their final tour.
Ooh.
L7?
You know it. I was always impressed how she rolled her R's in that. Can you do that? Well, no, the whole thing. She's frightening.
She's frightening.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty awesome.
The Daily Migs Show.
You're so punk rock, Taryn Daly.
So punk. Did one of our Seattle Seahawks players just get massively disrespected by the NFL? We're going to go straight to the comments and find out all about it at 8:20.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
Seattle Seahawks wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba received his Offensive Player of the Year trophy.
Did he?
But the plaque clearly says Defensive Player of the Year, who I think was Myles Garrett, was it?
No, it's Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's weird because the trophy kind of says defensive, but that D does look like an O. But then, even if it was, then offensive is spelled wrong because you just added an E after the O. The whole thing is just like, who double-checked this?
Well, JSN posted this on his Instagram stories.
I really want to expose them, though. It's getting disrespectful, guys. Defense, come on, bro. One word, man.
There were a few other little issues. Like there was there was one spot where like two words were just combined into one word. Like, again, did they have like an intern that doesn't know how to read put together this trophy?
Clearly.
It's bad.
So, of course, many have had to voice their opinions on this on the internet. So we've got to go straight to the comments.
Found a bunch of the comments. I was like, who the hell could read these comments? And I'm like, well, you know, when you get an award that's like, sometimes people get awards and other things, like maybe the Oscars. And then my brain went down the road of who hosts the Oscars.
Who was it last? I don't even remember.
Think red hair.
Oh, Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien. This is where my brain goes. So we have robot Conan O'Brien reading the comments about Jackson Smith-Njigba getting a trophy that was misspelled.
They sent Puka the real trophy.
Oh, that was from a Rams fan.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, but you know what? Jackson Smith-Njigba's had a better offseason.
That's right.
And regular season.
And he's getting paid.
Yes.
Bro played offense so good that they sent him the defensive one, too.
Yeah, that's for sure. In a weird way, like, I get, like, it's a big award. It's a big honor. And he's probably a little salty also because of that whole Drewski thing where the guy butchered his last name intentionally and acted like it was an accident.
Can't get a break.
And then he gets the trophy, and the trophy doesn't have the right title on it. But part of me is like, they're going to probably fix it.
I'm sure they will.
And now you have two trophies.
First wide receiver to ever win Defensive Player of the Year. Go Hawks.
See, that's the
We
opposite.
are that good.
Wow. Who the made the trophy? Fanatics.
Yes.
The quality continues to be problematic.
People just hate Fanatics. I haven't had many bad issues. I've only had one issue with Fanatics where I had to return something.
What was it?
It was the Seahawks Super Bowl champion shirt that I ordered from them and spent good money on, like over $60, which was a total impulse purchase. And it showed up, and it was easily the worst quality T-shirt material.
Wow.
It was like the old school, super thick, extra boxy style T-shirt. it's a size large, and it fit me like it was like a triple XL. I was like, I just can't keep this thing.
No, send it back.
Yes, but they took it back and they refunded me. So I mean, I'm not salty towards them.
Great customer service.
The best.
Insulting. Make them pay for the disrespect next season. At least they spelled your name right.
They did. The funny part was when I first saw the post and he was like complaining about it, I was like, how did they spell his name? You think the worst things.
For sure.
And I'm looking at him like, and I had to actually pull it up on the internet to see, oh no, it's spelled right. Then what's the issue? And then it was like, oh, they wrote defensive player of the year as opposed to offensive player of the year.
Whoops-a-daisy.
You just won a Super Bowl. Shut the fuck up already, as I will never my team do this. Signed, a Jets fan.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, you're never going to see the Jets win a Super Bowl. Not with the ownership that they have.
No.
I just watched a YouTube, quote-unquote, documentary about the rise of Sam Darnold. And the whole part of his experience with the New York Jets is just laughable. Like how badly they handled that. And like how they just hurried a 20-year-old to try and make him be the starter in New York City. Like, granted, New Jersey. But you know what I mean. In New York City. Like, this is like a rough town to deal with the media and the fans, and you're going to just try and have a 20-year-old quarterback out of college try and be your savior.
Good luck with that.
Didn't work out well for them, but it worked out great for us.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not fact check an official award? This would be bad at the Little League level. NFL, do better.
Yeah, you're right. I bet they don't make those kind of mistakes at the Little League level.
I do love we got the do better.
NFL, do better.
No.
Do better.
You know, in all fairness, though, in my college, like I jokingly said that I had a Bachelor of Science, even though I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts, thinking full well they're not going to screw that up. And my brother just sent me my diploma recently and it reminded me on my diploma, it says I graduated Bachelor of Science, not Arts.
Wow.
And I'm like, do they not double check these things?
Apparently
I
not.
don't even think I passed a single science class.
I know I didn't.
You can't expect much from a multi-billion-dollar company these days. I mean, it's close enough. Plus, that trophy will be worth so much money. You're about to see this on an auction site going for $2 million.
Well, I don't think he's hurting for money.
No, he's doing great.
I would get it and give it to my parents and be like, here's the messed up one. Now we both have the trophy.
Yeah, he's not going to give it back.
Yeah, these are comments about Jackson Smith and Jigba getting the wrong trophy, or at least it had his name on it, but it said Defensive Player of the Year, not Offensive Player of the Year, as read to us by Robot Conan O'Brien.
You'll never get another one with that attitude. Grow up.
All right. Okay.
Yes, the NFL is going to decide not to give him an award because, well, he clowned on them for screwing up the award that he got this year.
Dare he?
One last comment about Jackson Smith and Jigba. Are you ready?
I am.
His ego is getting out of hand. How dare he go on social media and goof on a trophy error? If I were the Seahawks, I would cancel his new contract and trade him just to teach him a lesson. Hashtag sarcasm.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
The Daily Migs Show.
A woman gave birth in the courtroom. We're going to give you the details during What's Trending after Foo Fighters.
Bringing a data center online takes more than equipment. It takes precision. Graybar helps customers predict, stage, schedule, deliver, and verify every step of the build with critical products that are available now. From networking and wireless to critical power and testing tools, our teams help you reduce downtime risk and keep projects on track. Speed, scale, ready now. Yep, Graybar does that.
Ziply Fiber installed our new internet in under an hour. The next day.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Efficient, honest, local.
It's just so fast, reliable, and affordable.
Classic trust-building maneuver.
Suspiciously reliable internet. Believe in something better. Ziply Fiber, starting as low as $35 per month, equipment included. You'll wish you switched sooner. ZiplyFiber.com.
Welcome to Radio Rental. The scariest stories you've ever heard in your life. All told by real people. And off we go.
This wasn't a human being that I saw. There's something here in this house, something not of this world.
There was a woman moving through the hall. I stepped back and I was completely alone.
Radio Rental is available now. Listen for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
We know that many of you are just waking up, you're kickstarting your day, and you might be a little bit curious as to what's going on out there in the world of pop culture. So we've gone through the stories, and we're going to tell you what's trending.
Trending on the Daily Migs Show.
A woman gave birth to a baby boy in a Brooklyn courtroom during her arraignment on a drug possession charge, and many are not happy. Protesters are claiming that she was handcuffed while giving birth. This is one of them speaking out.
The baby was unfortunately not delivered by the officer. The officer took her pants off and removed the baby who was hanging in the leg to sweatpants. She completed delivery with her hands behind her back.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you could probably write a book of the strange things you see in a courtroom. I don't know if anything's going to ever top that.
No, that sounds way wild.
If it was a girl, I would say you have to name the girl then Brooklyn.
Obviously.
Right?
I mean, you could have a boy named Brooklyn, too, if you want.
I don't think I've ever heard that. Also, I'm such a weirdo because I grew up in Brooklyn. So whenever I meet people who have kids named Brooklyn, I'm like, you know.
Name 3 songs.
Yeah. Name 3 boroughs. Not Brooklyn, though.
No, not Brooklyn.
Oh, man, that is a strange day at the courthouse.
I mean, that also just sounds like the biggest nightmare ever.
But what a fun story to tell your child when they grow up about the time that you were born in a courthouse because mom was up for drug charges.
Is she going to have to tell the story through the little phone across the glass?
So the NFL have just announced that Nashville, Tennessee will be hosting a Super Bowl in 2030.
4 Super Bowls from now.
At the new Nissan Stadium that they're building, it's going to be opening in 2027. I feel like that's the deal now. You build a new stadium, you get the Super Bowl eventually.
Yeah, congratulations.
Isn't that what they've been talking about? I haven't been fully keeping up on the whole ownership sale of the Seattle Seahawks. For a moment, it seemed like it could have been a Boston Celtics guy or a minority owner for the 49ers. But I kept reading part of the issue or the sticking point for some of the owners is that there seems to be pressure that they're also going to have to help finance a new stadium.
Oh, my gosh.
And a lot of people are like, dude, our stadium's completely fine. But apparently they don't have enough luxury suites. And then some think it needs to have a retractable roof or a roof if we ever want to be able to have a Super Bowl here in the Pacific Northwest.
I think we should have that anyway because it's the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
It's cold and rainy here.
It is funny how we don't have one for the football team that typically is playing in crappy weather, but here we are. And for the Sounders fans, I bet you would love to be able to go to a game and not be rained on.
Well, especially after next year when they switch the schedule and then all of a sudden most of our games are in the winter. I'm like, I'm going to give up my season tickets. But if they had a retractable roof, I'm there every night.
Dude, when I had season tickets forever ago, when I had season tickets with the Seahawks, I was so fired up because my season tickets were like one of the last seats that were covered by the lip of the stadium. So even if it was raining, we were dry, which was great. But the two rows in front of us, they were just drenched. But it's crazy to even think I feel like that stadium just got built, even though it's been 20 something years.
It's a geriatric stadium.
In the eyes of the NFL, it is.
That's crazy.
It's kind of bonkers.
Many at Glendale Community College in Arizona were not very happy to hear about AI reading students' names during their commencement ceremony. Then that entire setup, it completely malfunctioned. This is the president, Tiffany Hernandez, explaining what is going on during the ceremony and then a reaction from one of the students.
Here's what's happening. We're using a new AI system as our reader.
I was about to say the boos are going to come because some people that just triggers some serious anger.
Definitely.
As our reader. Yeah. So that is a lesson learned for us.
It didn't feel sincere, and it kind of felt like they didn't care. I would have liked a little bit more thought to go into it rather than pushing something as simple as reading some names off.
Yeah, I want a human to butcher my last name.
Yeah.
To an AI device.
I mean, I'd be kind of ticked off, too. It's just, you only need one person to read names.
Well, and also someone we use when we do our straight to the comments, we'll use AI. They're mad at us about that too. And sometimes I'll go I have to phonetically write out some of the stuff because AI is going to butcher these names.
Yeah, because the robots aren't as good as us.
They're stupid.
We're going to win.
In what?
I don't know.
Okay.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could beat Migs? Right now, his record is 143 wins, 79 losses, and 40 ties in 2026. 206-803-ROCK is our number, and we're going to play a game of Beat Migs at 8:50.
The pressure on data centers has never been greater. Whether you're expanding capacity, supporting AI workloads, or building new facilities, Graybar works alongside you with the solutions, specialists, and logistics expertise you need today. We help you power performance every step of the way. so your operation is ready now. Yep, Gray Bar does that.
Looking for something smart, soulful, and full of heart? I'm Jen Hatmaker, host of For the Love, the podcast where we talk about what really matters. Love and family, faith and purpose. Every week, I'm joined by incredible guests for honest conversations that invite all of us to live with more intention, more laughter, and more connection. Join us on For the Love wherever you get your podcasts.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know that Jeff from Paulsbo is. Jeff, are you there?
I'm here. Hello.
Hello, Jeff. And goodbye, Steve. Get out of here, sir. For those who are playing along, Jeff from Paulsbo will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the main ingredient in guacamole?
Avocado.
Yes. How many national parks does Washington State have?
17.
No.
12.
No.
20.
No. What color is the blood of an octopus?
Black.
No.
Blue.
Yes. The Green Monster is a nickname for which Major League Baseball park?
Fenway Park.
Yes. Beyonce was born in what Texas city?
Austin.
No.
Dallas.
No.
Houston.
Yes. What has been America's best-selling truck brand for nearly 50 years?
Ford.
Yes. In Beauty and the Beast, what type of flower is enchanted?
Rose.
Correct. Which country produces the most eggs globally?
United States.
No.
China.
Yes. The first electric razor was marketed in what decade?
70s.
No.
60s.
No.
50s.
No. Spare is the name of a memoir penned by which noble British figure?
Can you repeat the question?
Spare is the name of a memoir by which British figure?
Winston Churchill.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. Very nicely done, Jeff.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And here comes the man.
There he is.
The myth. The legend. The party animal.
Thank you.
Wearing your new Party Animals shirt.
I know, I'm such a dork. I'm wearing my Party Animal shirt to get ready for their Party Animals game at Cheney Stadium this weekend.
Got to ramp up for that.
Some serious banana ball going on.
It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
Welcome back, Steve. Are you ready? Showtime. What is the main ingredient in guacamole?
Avocado.
Yes. How many national parks does Washington State have?
7.
No.
6.
No.
9.
No. What color is the blood of an octopus?
Black.
No.
Purple.
No.
Blue.
Yes. The Green Monster is a nickname for which Major League Baseball park?
Fenway Park.
You know it. Beyonce was born in what Texas city?
San Antonio.
No.
Houston.
Yes. What has been America's best-selling truck brand for nearly 50 years?
The Tacoma.
No.
Ford.
Yes. In Beauty and the Beast, what type of flower is enchanted?
A tulip.
No.
A rose.
Yes. Which country produces the most eggs globally?
America.
No.
Which country? Spain.
No.
Russia.
No. The first electric razor was marketed in which decade?
The 50s.
No.
40s.
No.
60s.
No. Spare is the name of a memoir penned by which noble British figure?
Spare?
Spare.
Noble Elton John?
No.
King James?
No.
King Prince William?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct, Steve. That is not enough to beat Jeff. He wins by a score of 6-7.
6-7, 6-7.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
I started off hot. And then it just fell apart.
Well, neither of you guys knew that Washington State only has 3 national parks. We have Olympic, Mount Rainier, and the North Cascades. He did know, Jeff did, that the most eggs globally come from China. Neither of you got correct that the first electric razor was marketed in the 1930s.
Oh, damn. I
know.
should have kept going in that direction.
And Spare is the name of the memoir penned by not Prince William, but his brother Harry.
Prince Harry?
Yeah.
So what's the meaning behind Spare?
Because
is
Prince
he like the
William,
spare brother?
Prince William is the heir, and he's the spare.
Oh.
And now that Prince William has had his own children, he's like 17th in line or something like that. I don't know.
It seems like they could have come up with a better name to the book than Spare.
Spare.
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
It is time to ask a simple question to these fine people. 206-803-ROCK. Call now so we can ask you a simple question that anyone can answer, but it's especially for you if you were a rowdy teenager. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to ask the simple question after Nirvana. Paul Rudd once named people's sexiest man alive. He admitted to some harmless teenage run-ins with the police back in the day. One of them was getting stopped during a drive-by water gun fight at the age of 16.
Oh, my goodness.
He was joking.
Such a bad boy.
Joking that the worst part of the water gun incident was having the toys confiscated.
You know, dude, it's funny you bring it up, though. Did you hear about that story that happened in Michigan just recently with the kid that was, like, got stopped, could have gotten shot by cops because he was playing around with water guns?
And it looked too real.
Here's, like, I think it's a chest cam audio of that cop.
Hey, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Hey, I'm all set. It's some kid doing water wars.
That kid's family should be planning a funeral right now. He just had...
Okay, that's a pretty dark way to describe it. I mean, maybe to say that kid's family avoided a massive tragedy.
Yeah.
A fantastic action not to fire and shoot this kid.
Yeah.
Glad it didn't go that way.
It's late at night. Yeah, so that maybe it looks like I don't know what kind of water gun. I'm guessing it wasn't a super soaker because the super soakers, A, are awesome, and B, don't look anything like a real gun.
Like the one with the backpack. Oh, that was the best. But this running with the law leads to our simple question. When you were 18, did you have a run-in with the law? Brandy, that's our simple question. You're in Des Moines today. When you were a teen, did you ever have a run-in with the law?
Yes, I did.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I grew up out in Port Townsend, and we used to party in the woods like bad little kids. And we got busted drinking beer in the woods.
And so what kind of trouble did you get in? Did you get like a ticket or just...
I got an MIP, minor in possession.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yes. How much did that cost you?
Oh, sorry.
You hung up on her.
Well, yeah, because we got to get to the next caller, who's Sarah in Woodinville.
Fine.
Sarah, when you were a teen, did you have a run-in with the law?
No, because I never got caught.
Oh, so you were a bad girl. You just avoided the law.
That's right. I knew how to do it right, and I never did anything horrible. We did some car hopping in Foster City, California. No grand theft or anything, just looking for spare change to buy cigarettes or candy or, small dollar items because cigarettes didn't cost $10 a pack back then. But, yeah, never got caught.
Let's go back to car hopping. Was that like while the car is driving, you were hopping to another car?
No, like overnight, middle of the night, someone left their car unlocked. We'll look through the ashtray for change or, small ticket items, nothing major. We weren't selling, pawning things, just looking for spare change, maybe CDs. They had music CDs, good ones back then.
Some call that theft.
Some do. 206-803-ROCK, our simple question for Doug in Seattle.
We call it theft. She calls it car hopping. It's the same thing.
When you were a teen, Doug, did you have a run-in with the law?
Did I have a run-in with the law? I did not. I was a good boy, but maybe I should have had a run-in.
What were you doing?
I was an absolute kleptomaniac when I was a teenager.
Some call that car hopping.
What were you stealing?
Everything, snacks from grocery stores, alcohol, but my main favorite place to hit was the Criterion section for DVDs at Barnes & Noble.
Oh.
It was not safe from me.
He felt like an evil villain or something like that. You ever run in with the law? in your teen days?
I was actually really good. A lot of my friends got MIPs and things like that. Yeah. I just never got busted. What about you?
The only time Halloween, the egg fights, and then even during the winter season snowball fights, both times involved hitting cars, police cars. One time with an egg, one time with a snowball, and man, we never ran faster in our entire lives. We didn't get caught, but that was. You would think that would scare us straight, but no, we would still do it because we're dumbasses.
And you're still a bad boy.
I would say that. We're car hoppers, though.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
How would you like to win tickets to see comedian Jim Jeffries at the EQC Event Center on June 18th? If you're able to name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus, those tickets just could be yours. Call now, 206-803-ROCK, and we will play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
And all week long, we have the hookup on tickets for Jim Jeffries. He is bringing the comedy tour to EQC Event Center on June 18th. Let's get to our contestant, who is Joe on SR 167 this morning. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, I'm doing great.
How's 167 doing these days?
Oh, I would say it's the S word.
I know, dude. Anytime it doesn't. If it's after 4:30 in the morning, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Well, drive safe out there, Joe. We're going to spin the wheel to see if you're playing with me or Migsy.
All right, the wheel's spinning. Who will it land on? Will it be Taryn Daly? Will it be Steve Migs? Joe, it's you and T-Dog.
All right, Joe. This is your clip.
Oh my God! I know it's Ozzy. It's I am Iron Man.
Okay, you are so close. You're in the right ballpark, but
on both things, you're in the right ballpark. Yes, by
Black Sabbath.
There we go.
I had faith.
Well done, Joe.
And I heard Youngblood did cover Black Sabbath's Changes, and it was awesome at WAMU Theater.
Yes, sir. All right, Joe. One down, one to go. Danny, I am ready for my clip. That's Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus.
So Joe doesn't get 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, but he does get 2 tickets to Jim Jeffries.
That is right. Congratulations, Joe. You're our big hook or shook winner today.
All right.
And have fun in traffic.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
Every day on the way home, I'm like, I hate 167. And it never gets better.
Have we talked about something this morning that you'd like to chat with us about? You can call 206-803-ROCK. We will check in with the Rockaholics after Led Zeppelin.
676767.
All morning, we have received texts and calls from you that we haven't had a chance to chat about. But right now, we are checking in with the Rockaholics, brought to you by Window Nation. That means it's your turn to call up and chime in on anything from the show today, or if you have something on your mind to discuss with us. And our number is 206-803-ROCK. Earlier this morning, Steve, we were talking about being dumb teenagers and having run-ins with the law when we were kids. Now, we have 2 folks on hold. One has a teenager story. The other one is an actual police officer. Who should we talk to first?
Let's talk to the cop.
All right, let's talk to the cop. It's Ian on Clyde Hill this morning. Ian, tell us what's going on with these teenagers today.
Oh, yeah. So especially this time of year, right before, summer break and that sort of stuff, we catch kids getting it on in school and church parking lots all the time.
Really?
What, do you hose them down with cold water? What do you do?
Especially the church parking lots, I like to remind them that Jesus is always watching. Gets them spooked a little bit there, but
Jesus would be very disappointed.
Pray over them for a little bit.
Exactly, right? But the setups they have, sometimes they're having like full-on picnics in the car, and it's wild.
That has to be one of the more awkward things, though, for you to have to deal with, like knocking on a door as you see them just getting it on.
Oh, it's incredibly awkward, but you almost know exactly what's happening. The window's all steamed up. You're like, oh, okay, here it goes.
And that could be like their first time ever doing it, so you'll forever be a part of that story.
That has probably happened a little too many times.
What's the dumbest thing you had to deal with when it comes to teenagers? And we all do stupid stuff. We all have our run-ins with the cops. What would you say, besides sexual stuff, was like one of the dumber things?
Shopping cart races down giant hills has been some pretty good ones.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville.
But yeah, they're just, helmets and honestly pillow pads and stuff all put in the shopping carts and they're racing down hills. Besides the traffic hazard it causes, I kind of wanted to do it too.
That's a good point. I was about to say, like, at some point, are you thinking, like, let me just see how this all unfolds before I tell them to stop? Because just out of pure curiosity.
Oh, most definitely.
Well, thank you, Officer Ian. We appreciate you serving and protecting.
You rock, man.
206-803-ROCK. Chris in Tacoma. Now, you want to share a story about a run-in you had with the cops as a teen. Let's hear your tale.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
My buddy, he worked at this restaurant on Fort Lewis, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the man there. I run the show." So I was like, "Hey, man, let's call a bomb threat and kind of trip him out." He's like, "Yeah, let's do it. I'll scare him and tell him it's all right." So I was like, "All right, cool." So we called it in, and they freaked out, man. They brought the dogs in, and they did everything. I didn't know they were bringing the dogs in, but I had a picture of his car, and they could see his license plate. So I called back, and I read off his license plate, and I said, "There's a bomb in the grill of their license plate," And they didn't find no bomb, so they were throwing this kid up against the wall, like the CID or whatever, and he'd come back and he'd say, "Hey, man, they were there again today. They were saying, they know I have something to do with it. They know," and I was like, "Don't say nothing, man. It's cool. Just don't say nothing." And finally he cracked, and then we got in big trouble.
Oh, what kind of trouble did you get into?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we just had to go down to the CID office, like their Central Intelligence Division or whatever, and they typed out everything we said, recorded it, but we were minors, and we were civilians, so they were like, "Well, the FBI will be contacting you," because they wanted us to pay for all the food. Once the dogs came in the restaurant, all the food was bad. So they wanted my parents to pay for it.
I think you would say all the dogs were hungry. I was like, damn.
No, they were sniffing around for bombs, but it contaminated all the food in the restaurant because the dogs were everywhere,
So how much trouble did you get in with your parents?
Man, I only told my stepmom because she didn't tell my dad. So, because it was me and her son. So my dad would have killed us. We didn't tell him for 10 years later.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Good one, Chris.
Is it?
That's insane.
The zero F's given of teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
Not only doing it once, but then just doubling down and doing it some more.
Just think you're invincible at that age,
You
for
do,
sure.
yeah.
206-803-ROCK. Juan in Maple Valley, you've got a question for Steve this morning.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
Juan, you got to fix your phone connection.
Are you on Bluetooth or something like that? Can you switch over to whatever you're not on?
Okay, hold on.
Well, that sounded good.
That was
Is that
promising.
better?
Yes.
Okay. You know what I did yesterday, Steve?
What did you do?
I watched one of the greatest love stories ever told.
Rocky.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
How great of a movie is it?
Dude, I watch that constantly. That's one of my favorites also.
Help me sell it to Danny and Taryn.
Don't waste your time on people that don't have any class.
You know what? Juan, truer words have never been spoken.
I thought we were friends, Juan.
Not anymore.
Nope. He's got bad taste in movies, too.
I'm ignoring you, just like Juan told me to.
Daily Migs Show.
We decided that we are going to do our very best job of broadcasting live from a Washington State ferry boat.
This should be interesting. I have a lot of people who've been messaging and asking questions. It's like, if you're on the ferry and you are already doing that as part of your commute, pop out of your car and come say hi to us.
Definitely. We're going to be hanging out on the Edmonds-Kingston sailing. It's going to be a wild time. You never know what kind of weather we might encounter. It could be a bumpy boat ride.
And you said we're on the ferry that's titled Spokane.
That's what I'm told at this time is that we will be on the Spokane boat.
All right.
But we're going to try to rename it to the USS Daly Migs Show. Not sure if that's even legal.
Somebody said it's bad luck to rename a boat, so maybe we shouldn't.
All you have to do is smash a bottle of champagne on the bow, and then it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We can handle that. We're going to be on that boat next Friday, the 29th of May, and you can get all the details on our Rock the Boat broadcast at KISW.com.
When quality is part of your name, it's more than a word. It's the reason for everything you do. And at QFC, quality inspires us to make everything we do better. Every produce inspection, every juicy cut of meat we display, and every partnership with local growers who help us get fresh food to your table faster. Because when food is thoughtfully chosen and handled with care, it just tastes better. That's value you can feel at every meal. QFC, where the Pacific Northwest comes to eat.
The Daly Migs Show is built on the backs of legends. The Rockaholics. And some don't just listen, they show up. They bring the moment. They win the day. They're the player of the game. And they earn the Daly Migs Game Ball.
It is our way of acknowledging greatness. Steve Migs, who is getting today's Daly Migs Show Game Ball?
Earlier this morning, we talked to a rockaholic by the name of Xavier from Maple Valley, and he's deserving of today's Game Ball.
Xavier in Maple Valley, what did your ex do to you?
Hey, I had a ex. I broke up with her on the freeway, and it was the worst mistake ever. She pulled the steering wheel, and I hit the whole side cement guardrail.
Oh,
my gosh.
Yeah. So it was a whole classic 2000 Escalade, and I stayed with her after so I can get her stimulus check because it's during the COVID time.
We all have to make sacrifices.
Do you remember what was said that led to that, like that moment when she's like, I'm grabbing the steering wheel?
Well, it was actually worse because she told me she was going to do it. And I was like, nah, you're not going to do that because I'm going like 60, 50 miles an hour on the freeway. And she just grabbed it and yanked it one quick time, and that's all it took.
How was it communicating this to the insurance company?
I was riding without insurance.
It keeps getting worse. What was the compensation after the crash? Like, why did she say that? Yeah, serves you right.
I was just like, you're crazy. I was like in a rage. I couldn't do anything about it. Like,
damn.
I can't believe that.
You guys are no longer talking, I hope.
No, it's a toxic relationship. They're married now.
Right? They had a kid. It made it better.
I bet she's a freak in the sheets, though. I do.
Oh, yes. Goes without saying.
Getting a game ball, okay?
The Daly Migs Show.
In honor of KISW turning 55 this year, we're throwing down a KISW 55th anniversary party with the Black Crows. And those tickets are on sale now. If you can head over to KISW.com, you will see all the details. August 30th, Tulalip Amphitheater. Don't miss out on the party of the year.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daly Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Ryan Castle joins us this morning. What's the longest your beard has ever been?
I got it down to like my stomach at one point. Yeah. And I just eventually, it was just too much. My wife would like me to grow it like ZZ Top long.
I do love a ZZ Top beard.
This might be the first and only time I ever asked this question. Did it tickle your tummy?
Only when I didn't have my shirt on.
Guess what? Steve loves that visual.
Now I kind of want to have a beard. I don't know.
Tickle.
You could do it.
The DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. I feel like every day we talk to you, I need to apologize to Patrick Palace for that being the lead-in.
You're welcome, Patrick.
Hey, pal.
The
Mariners, yet again, disappoint us. I mean, can we just leave it at that? They lost 2-1. They were up 1-0 going into the ninth. Below it at the end. I'm so confused by what's going on with this team. I'm very confused why we're using Luis Castillo in the ninth inning when you have a stud of a relief pitcher, Munoz. I know he eventually came in, but by that point, the damage was already done. This is just a very frustrating season. The crazy part is that there's still optimism because they're only 2 games out of first place. There's still plenty of baseball to play. Something has to be done. I don't know if that means getting a new manager, getting an extra bat, whatever it is, something needs to be fixed with this team because right now what we're doing is not working.
Not at all.
The This Is Our Year crowd's pretty quiet.
Well,
it is still our year.
It's still definitely our year.
It just better happen sooner than we think.
Ramping up more slowly.
Thankfully, all the teams in the AL West are kind of sucking and nobody's running away with this.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
A good one. That's the sad part.
Easy Street Records has been named Independent Retailer of the Year by the Music Business Association, and they've been honored for being the best record store in America, which is so cool. They are a very creative group. They do a lot for the community. They put on tons of events that people really enjoy. Do great recordings there.
So many good in-stores that have happened there.
The cafe and the bar.
I can't walk out of that place without spending $250.
I know, not even just on album. Like I'm still rocking my Pearl Jam duffel bag that I got. Danny got it for me at
I
Easy
remember
Street.
that.
But yeah, I love that freaking thing.
The owner, Matt Vaughn, and his team, they helped keep music fans very connected during the pandemic, too, which was really nice because that was a rough time. Yeah. So congratulations. Big props.
Yeah, good for them.
Well, they're doing great. Russell Wilson's Why Not You Academy, not so much. I didn't even know the Academy still was going on. And actually, I was wondering, he was just in Washington. He was in Seattle. There was video of him hanging out by Pike Place Market. I'm not sure if this is why, but apparently his Why Not You Academy was still happening, and it's not anymore. They just shut it down after struggling with low enrollment, financial issues, poor academic performance as well. This was founded by him and his wife, Ciara, and originally they had 200 students. They only had 65 students this year. I don't even know how much it would cost to go to Russell Wilson's Academy.
Probably too much money.
Why not you? Why not anyone?
That's why not.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith-Njigba is calling out the NFL because he finally got his Offensive Player of the Year trophy, only to find it had some mistakes. First off, it was misspelled. It was defensive, not offensive.
But the D still looked like an O. So it looked like they spelled offensive with an E.
It's really weird.
After the O.
Just, they needed to run it through a couple more sets of eyes before sending it off. Also, the year was together. They was mashed together. And then the Seahawks wide receiver joking about the disrespectful hardware after being such a breakout Super Bowl winning champion and such a great season.
And what you mean is the word the and the word year. They didn't put a space between those two words.
I mean, you had one job to do.
Yeah. Maybe they had two jobs. They had to do one for the Defensive Player of the Year as well.
What did his look like?
It is. What a rough go. He had a monster season. He gets his last name mocked during the award ceremony. Then he finally gets the trophy, and they have multiple errors on it.
It sounds like they let AI do it.
You know what? You might be right.
Yep. All right. Well, hey, as far as weather, hitting a high of 68 degrees. It's going to be a cloudy day today. That is the DMD, brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle has you next with that morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Wealth, AI, impact, one room. T7 Summit, presented by Wells Fargo, is the newly reimagined International Leadership Summit, bringing together leaders who are building what's next. Get the insights, strategies, and connections shaping real growth. Serious about your next level? Be in the room. T7summit.com.